Now we can see the facts related to the novella Animal Farm. So this is not a novel, but actually this is considered as a novella. So it was first published in England on 17th August 1945. So in the year 1945 it was first published in England, and it is a satirical allegorical novella, and it has a subtitle, that is a fairy story. A fairy story. Animal Farm, a fairy story is the original title of this novella. Animal Farm, a fairy story. So the subtitle is a fairy story. So according to George Orwell, he says that this is a fable reflects events leading up to the Russian Revolution of 1917 and then on into the Stalinist era of the Soviet Union, USSR. Okay, and this novella is particularly against Joseph Stalin, the Russian leader, and Moscow directed Stalinism, that is a totalitarian autocracy. So as we know that back in 1917, Russia staged the revolution, that is in 1917, and later on the government changed, that is they outthrew the monarchy and a government was established. But unfortunately, the things went into totalitarian autocracy. As a democratic socialist, George Orwell was very irritated, he was disturbed, and he wrote this particular allegory in order to mock the USSR under the rule of Joseph Stalin. Okay, so in the essay Why I Write, that was written by George Orwell in 1946. He wrote that Animal Farm was the first book in which he tried with full consciousness of what he was doing, that is, to fuse political purpose and artistic purpose into one whole. So that was something he wrote about the book about Animal Farm, and in this essay Why I Write. Okay, it was published in 1946. So the original title is, as I have already mentioned, it is Animal Farm, a fairy story. But when he went on to publish it in US, so they dropped the subtitle, and only one of the translation, that is the Telugu version. It is important, this fact is important because it is the only version which kept this subtitle, a fairy story, during Orwell's lifetime kept it. So that is the only uh, translation that kept this subtitle, a fairy story, the Telugu version. Okay, because this was a huge success. This novella was a huge success, and the influence, it was translated into a large number of languages, and only in this Telugu version they kept the subtitle, a fairy tale, a fairy story. Okay, now in the Time magazine chose the book as one of the 100 best English language novels, that is from 1923 to 2005. This is considered as one among the 100 best English language novels. Okay, and in the modern library list of best 20th century novels, this novella comes at number 31, and the BBC's The Big Read poll, this Animal Farm came as the number 46 book. It also went on to achieve this retrospective Hugo Award in 1996, and it is included in the Great Books of the Western World selection. So this book is considered as a very influential book, and it was a massive success during the, especially just after the publishing of this book, it went on to become a very famous and very successful book. Okay, so that is Animal Farm.